Hey everybody, how we doing tonight? I was just kind of popping on here to, I don't know, just do a live stream, little hangout, and anybody that wants to bring up any topics to talk about, they're more than welcome to. And basically, I'm just going to be on here hanging out, taking questions, let everybody know some of the people that I got lined up, and so that I'm working on. I just reached out to Randy Kramer, who is a Mars claimant and a Mars Mars project participant, and so I reached out to him to see if he had time to do an interview or set something up in the future. And I actually found him around the same time I found Michael McIntosh, and so when I found both of them, that's when I was like, all right, I might as well reach out to him and see if he wants to do something in the future because I would love to have him on and let him do an interview for a little while. Um, but yeah, so hopefully Randy Kramer reaches back out to me and we can figure something out. But like I said, I'm just gonna be here hanging out. If anybody wants to join in, they're more than welcome to. Might actually, now that I learned how to do it, might as well get a little of the audio DJ going that we have for our nightbot, so we can kind of hang out and not have to worry about getting in trouble for copyright. But let me see here. See if I can get this up and going. So I'm just going to kind of play some music in the background. As long as it's not too loud, it should work. By Steph. from SoundCloud or YouTube. So let's see here. See if I can do this right. I will disable that one. See if I can do it in the chat. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. Still learning how to do it. Hi, Maria. Glad you guys came in. Yeah. No, hopefully, if I get it figured out, it'll clear up some of the music. Hey, Mud Rabbit. I'm trying to set up this DJ thing, basically, that comes with Nightbot. And I'm going to get it so people in the chat, if they want to, they can kind of throw on music while they're hanging out. But I had to figure out how to do the commands as well. Oh, yeah, you guys are always welcome to play with my like buttons. Who hit the thumbs down? Oh, I don't know. I don't usually worry about it. If people don't like me, that's okay. I can deal with it. I'm glad everybody decided to come in. We can chair dance. Oh, okay. Let me see here. I'm going to pull back up. Yeah, I don't know. I got to learn more about the commands, but I should be able to play it because my Nightbot's assigned with all of these songs specifically. So as long as I'm saying who the title and the artists are. Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks, Maria. As long as I know who's in the program and I announce their name, it should actually allow me to play it without having any problems. But I don't know how it works. Still learning more. Let's see here. You can enter YouTube. Huh. Yeah, this thing's hard to navigate. Hopefully I can figure it out soon. But yeah, I don't know. I also have a playlist of songs, but I don't know how to get them to work. Current song, queue. Sorry if I'm not keeping up with the chat right now. I'm still falling a little behind. My grandson went to anime cosplay convention with his mom and cousins this weekend. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm trying to get my daughter to do more of it, and she's super into it, but she's only got a few that she likes. So hopefully I can get a chance to go to one with her because there's some animes that I like. I just don't know why it's opening a separate tab. Yeah, Mud Rabbit, I don't know if you were in here the other day. I just played with the buttons and didn't see it. Yeah, it's under song requests or audio DJ on the side. And yeah, it's got some interesting stuff. But yeah, I just did an anime podcast with my daughter. I didn't post it on here. We just kind of did it offline and just kind of recorded it. But it should be pretty fun. The last one's by Monster Cat. It's called One Up. Whip It. It's I'm getting a lot of songs by this Monster Cat artist, but I don't dislike them. They're pretty good. See how it loads. But that's one thing with free music is it's not always the music you choose to get. So had a good time. Last bit of fun before school starts. Yeah, we went and did the drop off and stuff today to get all the supplies into the school and all that. It's interesting. My daughter has my old math teacher and track and field teacher, or coach, I guess. Yeah, I'm weird. Oh, it's all good. I didn't see an Aaron show either, so I that's what I assumed. Yeah, exactly. Got to give them that last hurrah before they go back, because they never. I don't know. I feel like kids overlook the summer. It just passes too fast. I remember it always passed too fast when I was younger. Next week. Yeah, my daughter is getting ready to go into a new school, so she's got those nerves starting. Yeah, I understand it. Yeah, I feel like everybody is. It's just what levels. Yeah, and I mean with the pandemic and everything going on, there was never like snow days. Being up north, I used to get snow days that would kind of drag into the year, and then we wouldn't start school at the same time as everybody else. So it was a little wild. I won't put that up. I don't know. I try not to put stuff like that up, but I don't know. I'm weird. I try to keep as much private as I can because I don't want anybody getting picked on here or anything else for public information. You know, Tiffany reminds me of the Cheshire Cat. I'm weird, you're weird. We're all a little weird here. We're all weird here. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh! So I went back and watched that the other day, and I was like, "How is it possible that I didn't realize that Beck was in here?" And yeah, let me update that real quick. Otherwise, if you get a chance, go ahead and jump on that mud rabbit. I'm gonna update my nightbot for spamming since people want to be weird, but I'll get it fixed really quick. And this is why I have to leave those random commands on, but it doesn't always protect against a lot of things. So excessive caps, excessive symbols, and repetition. Yep, that'll get you. Come on, Nightbot, get to work. That's okay. We'll get you. Sorry that we had to deal with the drama, like always. We'll end up having to delete our chat because kids are children. But I hope you guys have fun. But anywho, sorry. Yeah, it made me think of that. What's his name? Beck. was in it. I can't think of his name, but he was in like Drake and Josh. Not Drake and Josh. Yeah, he played Josh Beck. Yeah. But I don't know. It was always fun. I preferred it. I appreciate it. Good looking. They can keep trying if it makes them so happy. I have a thing in here to block them all now, and it should catch up shortly. But yeah. Anywho. Good job, Mud Rabbit. Yeah, no, it's probably one person just using, basically it's the opposite version of Nightbot, and they can use it to assault too. Yeah, it's wild. And you do rock, Mud Rabbit. I appreciate the help. Yeah, I love Drake and Josh. I actually loved like everything from I grew up watching like the Amanda Show, all that stuff like that. It was always fun. Man, Nightbot is just slow dragging tonight. Not sure why though. Man, they're just not as fast as me anymore. Ooh, it's like I almost have a defense for it now. Yeah, they're all out. I feel like they're just making profiles just to try to keep doing it. It's fun. Yeah, no, I'm glad we're catching them as fast as they are. But yeah, I think it is a bot because that's the only way you would have the free time to make. Like sometimes I feel like if they get in a group, they can make them so fast. Oh, look, nobody saw your words. Oh, it's so funny. I wish I had that kind of patience to go around and make that many profiles and jump back and forth and try to do it. Oh, you tried again, but nothing. Birdhouse Plus. Well, hi, Birdhouse Plus. Hopefully you can have a normal conversation with us. Otherwise, you know, there's always that chance that you might get blocked. So just wanted to give you the heads up. Yeah, seems like a workout. I don't know why you would try so hard just to do it. It takes me 2 seconds to do a button, and it takes them 5 minutes to do the whole thing. Oh, that's okay. I understand. Sometimes they like to come in full assault. I actually wanted to see what would happen if I gave people the chance to. I'm glad I have a moderator in here to help me out tonight. Oh no, you didn't get him out fast enough, Pinto. So now the rest of it's ruined. Oh no, so sad. Yeah, sorry, Birdhouse. If you were a good person, we'll try to circle you back in. 38 special. Oh, look at you, you're gone. Hope everybody's having fun. Sorry that people want to abuse the chat. Oh, a Taco Bell manager wouldn't say that. That's just rude. I love a good Taco Bell meal. So sad that people have to do this. I mean, I do appreciate that name. Crack does kill, but it's too bad that you have that name and then also feel that you should say such naughty things. Oh man, that's aggressive. I love burritos, but not aggressive like that. That's just inappropriate. Jingleheimer Schmidt, and you're gone. Fun how that works, huh? Nightbot's not even fast enough for me tonight. Let's see here. Just go back to spam protection. Should it all be up and active now? Oh, I don't know that word. Tapatio? Tapisho? I don't know. Hey, Birdhouse, if you're, I see you in the queue. Talk to me in the private if you want to come on. I can let you on, but I gotta hear that you're a normal person ready to come on. Yeah, Birdhouse is actually in the queue with me, so depending on how he messages me in the private chat, we can figure something out if he wants to join in with us. Oh, I do remember you guys. I appreciate you coming in, Birdhouse. It's good to have you back. You got a lot of people in here with you tonight? Sorry about that. Oh, let's see here. Just got to keep up with this chat a little bit. Sorry about that. Somebody feels like they need to. But Birdhouse is a group of folks that came in and talked with us last time. They were really nice. So as long as they can be nice again, I'm happy to have you guys on.
Yo, what's up?
How we doing?
Pretty good. Just me today.
Just you today?
Other people joining. Might be some other people joining later. Depends if they're busy or not. Just wanted to see what you were up to. I see you getting raided right now.
Oh yeah, it's always fun. Get to play defense for a little while.
So how often? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just got home from work, tired. So how often does this happen? Like, how often do they raid your chat?
Not all the time. I would say it happens. I don't know, probably 1 in every 10 streams. It's just like a timing thing. Yeah, it's usually around main hours, anytime between 6 p.m. Central and 10 p.m. Central.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, April. I can't mod anybody here from the what's it called? From the
they're trying to say Birdhouse raid. It's not.
I can't do it from the StreamYard. Otherwise, I'd be happy to. Hope you're doing good tonight, April. Yeah, I'll just end up blocking the chat.
I would say just leave it alone. They're just gonna keep doing it and
I'm just
going over and over.
Oh no, if they want to keep doing it, they're more than welcome to. All I have to do when I post the video is take the what's it called? Take the chat out of the video. I mean, they think they're doing something, but they're literally just wasting their time. If I'm stopping them from going to another channel, then great.
Is
Caps catching it? I didn't know if Caps was catching it or not. They're trying to blame you for it, Birdhouse.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, I saw even some of the people that are coming in are trying to blame you. The people that are doing it. Funny. It's amusing.
I mean, I know how the raids happen. I know how to set them up, but it's not me.
Oh, yeah. It's usually it's the same as Nightbot. You just do it the other way, basically. More of an assault.
Basically. But why target your channel, dude? You got you're a small channel. What's the whole point? I don't understand.
No,
if you're trying to meme someone, whoever's botting chat, why don't you find someone who's actually worth trolling?
Yeah, that's what some of my regulars are saying. Why would you waste your time doing it to this channel? But hey,
it's funny though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the N word, but it's funny.
I don't like any of the words that they're using, but I like their resilience. I'll give them that much.
Yeah.
You gotta be dedicated to something.
Judy now. The names are pretty clever. We got Judge Judy. We got Del Taco Manager. What else?
Got here? There's definitely some funny ones. Oh, that's my brother's. Screen name. I'm probably getting closer to something.
Oh,
But yeah,
damn.
no, it's funny. It's funny that people would take their time to do it.
Well, I think the best thing to do with that is just ignore it. Don't give it attention. And
Yeah, no, I just don't
you know,
want. The only reason I do block them is just so when new users come in, they know, or at least
you
being
don't want
active
them
about it.
for sure.
Hey, bestie.
Hey Tokyo, we're talking to Jacob Waters. Do you remember the guy K Solo was in?
We're talking to him?
Yeah, they can hear you too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we can hear you. Oh man, why
my
would a
God.
Google admin say something like that? How are you doing tonight?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
good to hear. I'm doing okay. Can't complain.
I'm happy to hear it.
Um,
I'm so glad you told me that people can hear me because I was just about to start talking about something very personal.
this is the guy we talked to when K Solo was here. Remember that religious guy that was here? Like the really
Yeah.
energetic religious guy?
I
Yeah,
wasn't here.
the Pena perspective.
That guy is interesting, Jacob. I'll say that
Yeah,
much.
no, I know.
That guy's very.
I have a lot of interesting people on, and I like to get all the different perspectives and views. I have time travelers on here. I have people that have had alien experiences, a little bit of everything. I like to keep my.
Are you religious?
Am I religious? I believe in a higher power, but not a specific earthly religion.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I feel like man gets it wrong too many times. And I feel like when the story is told by man, which is interpreted through God's words, I feel like man's corruption often is influenced.
Mhm.
But that's just my interpretation of earthly religions.
I'm not very religious myself, honestly.
Yeah, their screen's gray. It's basically people in the chat were asking. It's basically a group. You can explain it, Berthouse. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, if you guys know what Discord is basically like a gaming app, but it's mostly used for chatting. So what I did was I set up a little bot where anyone in my Discord server who joins our voice chat can talk to anyone on Streamlabs, and then anyone on Streamlabs can talk to any of my members in Discord. I think we have like
Can you send me the link to this?
Yeah, I'll send you the link. One sec, Tokyo.
Oh yeah, I do appreciate all the views from the trolls that are taking their time to make a new profile and get my view count up.
Let's see.
But so, what's on the topic tonight, guys? What do you guys want to talk about?
I just wanted to come hang out. I was bored. I just wanted to see what you were up to.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that you were live.
Just taking questions from the chat and kind of just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing special.
Okay. Hey, Cloudy. We just have a new member who joined.
Okay. Oh yeah.
No, we're
talking about regulating. Are you guys regulating the Discord in yours a little bit?
Ours is fine. It's kind of dead today. Not many people are chatting, but normally around this time people will start jumping on just to hang out. And then I know you don't like it when people cuss or anything, Jacob, but sometimes we have people.
I don't mind. I mean, swearing's not a big deal. I just don't like there's certain topics that I can't talk about on YouTube. Swearing's fine. Fuck shit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I don't mind any of that. But because most of my videos I don't make them for kids, so and I do it. Most of my are 18 and up because we talk about some different topics. I'm on here smoking cigarettes and I try not to make my channels for kids.
I mean, the last time we were here and we were talking to Pena Perspective, there was just one moment where he was talking about he had the right to shoot his neighbor because the guy was like encroaching onto his property. That was some of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. We even recorded that just because of how funny it was. Like the guy gets really angry. Like he gets really angry.
He's definitely emotionally invested into his beliefs, and
for sure.
I wonder sometimes if it's if it's a negative aspect or if it's a positive one. Like I'm glad he feels so strongly about the things he feels strongly about, but I hope it doesn't make him dig his feet in the sand about listening to other opinions too.
Right.
So it's got to be. I don't know. I feel like that kind of stuff. You have to have a good balance with it.
I guess that's true. It was really interesting listening to him talk to our friend K Solo. Because what's more like they're polar opposites.
K Solo had an interesting perspective that I like. Well, the white kid that likes to use the N-word because he got a hood pass.
that's K Solo. You know, that's how he speaks. You know.
I mean, hey, to each their own. I just know that wouldn't fly in a lot of different hoods. I don't judge anybody. It's
for
whatever.
the longest time when I first met K Solo, I thought he was a black guy, literally for the longest time. And then I thought, okay, this guy has to be like Latin American or Mexican or something.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I was getting. I was like, maybe he's Latin American.
Yeah. And then I found out he was white, and that blew my mind. And I kept trying to picture a white guy, and I don't know. It was pretty funny. But it was interesting watching him and Pena perspective talk to each other. Especially because Solo has a habit of not learning to stop talking and letting someone else talk. Like he'll talk over you, and he doesn't do it on purpose. He literally has this selective hearing disorder, so he literally can't hear you when you're trying to say something, even though you're trying to make a point. And what the weird part is, it could be 10 minutes down the conversation, and he'll respond to something you said 10 minutes ago, and I don't know. It's hilarious to me. But I wish he was on tonight. Wow, they're still going on for your chat.
Yeah, no, like I said, if that's what they want to do, if it makes them feel happy, all I'm gonna do is
have him join the StreamYard
off of the video. What's that?
Tell him to join the StreamYard.
Oh no, what they try to do is as soon as they get in, they try to basically put what's it called? Some kind of naughty info on it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? They'll try to put up a video or something. They'll change their picture to something bad, and then I just have to drop them. That actually involves me editing the video. What they're doing right now doesn't make me actually edit the video. I can literally just push one button and it all goes away. And basically, the people that are talking that I'm highlighting, those are the only ones that actually make it into the video. Yeah, hang in there, One Love. If the bot gotcha, I'm surprised the bot's not getting other stuff. You should be getting different stuff besides that. If anything, all I'm doing is getting my view count up a little bit. I can't complain.
Mud Rabbit.
But
really
anyway,
thinks this must have happened was when Birdhouse called in as well. I mean, I don't know. Were you getting?
Yeah, no.
Were you getting?
It was one of the last times was when you guys come in, but I think it follows a different person. I could be wrong, but who knows?
Okay.
It's always a wonder of catch me outside. How about that?
I mean, look, if you guys want to join our Discord, if you're 18 plus, you're welcome to join. You can see we got nothing to do with all this.
Oh, yeah, no, you guys have been nothing but nice. I haven't had a problem with you guys.
It's been a wild week, though, right? Lots of lot of events.
Oh yeah, there's definitely always things going on. I just read a story about a British 20-something-year-old that decided it was a good idea to go to Afghanistan and see what was going on in Afghanistan, and now he's trapped there. I was like, what in your right mind made you think this was a time to go and hang out in Afghanistan? I don't know. Let me look
this up. Let's see. We got meet the 22-year-old British student stuck in Afghanistan. Interesting. 22-year-old student from the UK claims he is stuck in Kabul after flying to Afghanistan on holiday last Friday. Wow, that is ridiculous.
Yeah. I was like, why would you even take the time to do that? Actually, I'm going to see if I'm going to let him go for a second and see if he likes a challenge. I always do like a challenge. Thanks for testing the waters. Oh, the guy that went. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like quite the challenge. The guy that went. That seems like quite the
Why are
workout.
people spamming?
Because they're bored, I guess.
But what? Like, how long? He said. Jacob said this happened multiple times. Like, why? Why do they target you specifically? Like, why?
No,
What
I've
happened?
seen them target
It's
other
story.
channels. It doesn't happen to everybody, but I've seen it. I've also seen it happen to other channels. So I can't act like I'm the only one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Damn.
Who knows what the reasoning is behind it? I haven't figured it out. Actually, ooh, I do have a trick I can do from here. I just remembered. So let's see here. Dashboard.
What's up, Tokyo?
Do these people know Kid Murray?
They don't. He doesn't know Kid Murray's another. Actually, I shouldn't say here because I don't want them botting him.
Oh yeah.
So,
don't drop any names if you don't want them to get recognized.
I'll type it in chat. I'll just type it in private chat.
Hey Terry, I'm gonna add you to the moderator right now if you don't mind. And then if anybody else wants to be added, just let me know. I'm gonna do it real quick. I just found a way that I could do it. But actually, Tiffany, message me your name if you can. I mean, not your name, your user profile for YouTube, and I'll make you guys moderators too if you want.
These so these people raiding his server are right now. Tokyo, they're saying it's a birdhouse raid.
Yeah, they're trying to blame it on you guys. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
You didn't even post the link here. Did you?
No, just to you. I was just bored. I was trying to get VC going, so I saw him live.
They're still calling it the birdhouse raid. They're trying to throw you guys under the bus.
Well, if you're bored, I can talk about tonight's episode of Love Island.
Go ahead. Jacob's gonna love this. Go ahead and talk about Love Island.
No.
I can barely hear you.
Hold
on. Tonight's episode of what? I can barely hear you.
Love Island. But I'm not going to subject everyone to that.
Oh, okay.
Just tell us.
No.
Just tell us. Why? What's going on? Why do I? Can you hear us, Jacob?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, my thing was getting all weird. They're just spamming the N-word over and over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ban these people?
I can. So I learned blocking doesn't actually do that much good. You're actually better off putting the user in timeout because then they have to create a new one. But blocking it actually for you. So I'm actually catching up and learning a little bit more about it as I go. But yeah, I'll have to go in on my YouTube. I can't here unless somebody sends me their YouTube channel, Facebook. I can add them to my studio. But I can't.
Okay, say something.
Hello.
Okay, I think our connection's fucked up. 1 sec. Let me reset the engine.
Because I can't highlight them from the chat. So if anybody's sending them in the chat, I can't get them in the chat. Imagine being Thanks, guys, for the views. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I think I gotta be over 60 views now in 10 minutes. Gosh.
Tokyo, did the bears leave your yard?
Did the bears?
Yeah, she had black bears in her yard.
Black bears.
Don't
wow.
tell anyone
That'd
from
be fun.
this server though.
Oh, I won't.
Yeah, they were ginormous and they were so cute and they were eating my garbage and spreading it all over my lawn.
Luckily, black bears aren't that dangerous as long as you don't harass them or something. I mean, they can
Yeah.
still mess you up, but they're not like as bad as grizzly bears.
Yeah.
Like I had to hang my food up when I was
most-
camping because it was scary. They would like come into your
Oh,
tent
yeah.
trying to get your food.
Damn.
I got so many videos of them. They're like,
What do you guys think about glamping?
Glamping?
I love it.
I did glamping after I was done camping when I was younger. Glamping turned into my more laid back version of it. It's just a reason to go out and get drunk on the water.
I feel like a lot of people are glamping these days. They're not actually doing the whole camping kind of thing, which I get it. It's a lot easier.
What's the difference between camping and glamping? What do you
you
consider
know what?
glamping?
Do you know what glamping is, Tokyo?
I
Do you know
consider
what
it
do you
trailer
consider
camping compared to tent.
No, it's just like glamour camping. You just go out there and everything's easy. You know what I mean?
Well-
You're just there to be in nature, but you're not really there to do any of the stuff that gets you dirty or sweaty or whatever.
Well, if that's considered glamping, I've never even been camping in my life. But I like. Why would you want to struggle and be dirty and sweaty in nature and not have fun?
Sometimes you just want to do that. Like when I go hiking, I love that whole feel to it. Like
I hate
feeling
that.
tired and exhausted, and you get to the point. There's just one point. There's a trail called Muir Woods, and the halfway point is literally a giant cliff that overlooks the ocean. Oh, it is amazing, but it's a bitch to get to that halfway point. So worth it. That's definitely not glamping. Because if you camped out for the night, you know you're you're gonna be hurting for sure.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible to me. I would rather just
It's
hike
amazing.
and then go home and have a shower and sleep in my comfy bed.
Your bed's not comfy. You're Canadian.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
one of our viewers just commented. She said, "I camped in Florida Keys. Sweating is a given."
We actually have a few people in the server who are not Canadian, but from Florida, and it just confirms everything that to me that Florida is trash. I just would never want to be there.
I have a love-hate relationship for Florida. It could be the nicest place and it could be the worst place. It just depends on the area.
Share some stories. What happened with Florida?
I used to work in Florida. I lived in Fort Lauderdale for a long time, and basically Fort Lauderdale is the filthy rich butted up against the dirt poor, and you just get some the county that I was in was the same county where they had some guy on bath salt eat some homeless guy's face. Like you could just get into some really weird situations. I mean, I know the Florida man stories are pretty popular now, but Florida's not all that bad. It's not as bad as everybody's just eating people's faces out there. I actually enjoyed it. The homeless population is crazy just because of the great weather. Like I went there in the middle of the winter and it was 75. And I'm from Chicagoland area, so I'm used to a pretty cold ass winter.
That's cool. I'm in California myself. I personally don't think I could live anywhere else but California.
Like Northern California, Southern California.
Yeah, I'm in Northern California.
Oh, okay. Oh no, it looks like they got bored. Come on, guys, I need more views. Keep coming back in. They slowed down for a minute. No, I just checked my view count. I think I'm over 50 in like 10 minutes. And not one single person is still in the Discord. So I assume that they got bored, but they'll probably come back for round 2.
Yeah, or they probably have to go do something. Either way, you just don't pay attention to them, you know.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
No, I don't like highlight their messages or anything. I'll give them enough attention to show them that if they want to put their energy in, I'm more than welcome to sit here and occupy it. They're not going to shut my stream down. It happened to me one time where I couldn't defend myself against it, and I still wanted to communicate with the people, and they were kind of like doxing people in my chat, and it got on my nerves. And so I had to put up more lines of defense.
Well, it probably is one person with one account, multiple accounts. They have a bot set up. So basically, how it works is they have a bot set up with pre-made accounts, and it just with the push of a button, it just spams this channel over and over and over. So it's not multiple people. It could be. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Terry was just asking that in the chat. He said, "I wonder if it was just one person with multiple accounts." Yeah, it's usually a bot program, just like Nightbot, and they just spam with it. It's just any version of it's an algorithm. That's why I was hiding them so they could not come back. Yeah, if you block them, it's all right, Mud Rabbit. I didn't even tell you. If you block them, it kind of makes it a longer process. But just putting them in timeout, actually, timeout and hiding them, I can only do blocking or timeout from where I'm at. So you guys are more than welcome to do whatever comes clever to you, Mud Rabbit. I think Pena's also a moderator. Olivia's a moderator, but I don't think they're in right now. I have to update some of them.
I wish K-Solo was here and Pena was here. I would love to just listen to those two talk.
Don't wish K-Solo.
K-Solo's interesting. I like K-Solo's conversation.
Wait, Tokyo, why don't you wish he was here?
People just don't understand him. They don't understand the K-Solo experience.
Well, I'll say this much. K-Solo is one of the nicest guys you can ever meet online.
You know, and that's
honestly,
that's
he really
the same.
is.
That's the same experience you guys had with Michael Pena. Because Michael Pena is one of the nicest guys you can meet online, but K-Solo is pushing just the right buttons to get him triggered about certain things. It was interesting.
Well, K-Solo is also very, very liberal. And
oh no, I could tell. I could tell that much.
Polar opposite of Pena's perspective on things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely well, and that's the other thing. I don't know if we ever got to that when we were talking. Pena's perspective has lived in South America, in Brazil, for I don't know, since '96. And that's what I tried to bring up in the conversation. Is he's still tied to American politics, and I wonder if that hurts him. I don't know. I feel like that's too much to worry about. I feel like you could worry about your own local politics than that, without having to worry about what's going on with Trump or what's going on in the U.S. unless it directly affects you. But I don't know.
I think you're right. I think if you're looking to make real change, focus on local politics, and if you're looking to have an impact on your community and on your lifestyle, local politics would have to be where you'd have to focus. But if you want to be part of the national conversation, then obviously you'd want to talk about what's going on nationally, and presidents like Biden or Trump or whoever is running. People just don't realize that your day-to-day life isn't really affected by what the federal government says or does. For the most part, it's basically your local government that you have to be more concerned about.
Yeah,
and most time local governments are pretty corrupt or messed up, or sometimes you get very shady people in power. So that's where you should focus your energy first, is local.
Well, and that's the biggest problem I have with people that consider themselves Trumpers is they think the media is only after, or they think everybody is only against Donald Trump. I think people are against both sides. I think people want Democrats to fail and people want Republicans to fail. I just think when Trumpers tell me that like the only attack is on them when it comes to politics, I don't think it's true. I see attacks on both sides. I see it coming from both sides. I just think government in general is corrupt and needs to be fixed from the ground up.
Yeah, I agree. I'm pretty liberal myself, so obviously whatever I say will come off biased.
No, not at all.
I
I
believe
I consider myself a. It's kind of an oxymoron term nowadays, but I'm a liberal conservative because my views on guns are a lot different than most people's. I grew up in one of the most liberal states in the country, and at the same time, I don't have the same views as everybody in the country. But I feel like that's the thing. You shouldn't just join the crowd.
right. Well, that's okay though. You have your own views, and as long as you understand why you have those views, that's perfect. I think when it comes to Trump supporters, it's how I see it is it's a constant echo chamber of being victims. Like we're the victims in all of this. We're the ones who are suffering, and we're trying to make change.
Making fun of the snowflakes and the other victims when they were coming into power.
Exactly.
And then they're trying to play the same card. It's the same thing I have with people that are like, I don't know if it's anti-vax. I hate people that are using the argument, my body, my choice when it comes to vaccines, but we're then making fun of people when they were talking about it for other terms in the past. You need to be okay with the term or you're not okay with the term. You can't use it to your advantage when it's convenient. I mean, that's just playing the hand.
Look at the abortion debate. All of a sudden, my body, my choice is completely valid, but when it came to abortion, it was, oh, we care about lives. You know, it's like, come on, like.
And I'll be the first one to tell you, like, I have, God, I have a weird view on it because I'm a really young dad. We had our daughter. God, I was 17, 18 when we had our daughter, and I started really young. I wanted to have a daughter since I was 13, 14, and me and my girlfriend have been together since then. But at the same time, we grew up with this stigma that we were going to be failures as parents because of the society where we grew up in. We've lived together ever since then. We have our own house, our daughters in advanced classes. Like we did everything we could to not be a stereotype. Like that's always been my goal, is to not be a stereotype. I don't know. I feel like that challenge was enough to make us push our daughter harder. And besides the fact she's brilliant on her own and wanting to learn, but this view that people get about abortion and all this, I feel like it really needs to come down to the two people involved. I don't think it should just be the woman's choice, and I don't think it should just be the man's choice. But if the man doesn't want to be involved, then it should be the woman's choice.
Well, I also think though, if say the woman doesn't want the child and the man does, and we're going to let him have a say, then financially he should be responsible for all of it. Like he should take the baby, he should be raising it.
Well, I mean,
if he doesn't want it, then she shouldn't have it. Let's reverse the situation. So say the father didn't want the baby and he wanted an abortion, and the mother wanted to keep the baby, and then after she decided to keep the baby, she decides to hit him for child support until the baby's 18 I disagree
plus.
with that.
Do you think that's fair?
I disagree with that.
But those are the laws. Those are the laws that are put in the state in Illinois and California at the moment. And
I disagree.
Something I had to go through as a young father was I was in the delivery room when my daughter was born. I was on the birth certificate, but then when me and my significant other had disagreements, if she didn't want me to see my daughter, I didn't actually have any rights to my kid in the state of Illinois until I established child support. It's a really backward system, but it's set up for deadbeat dads in the past. And I understand why they set it up and what the netting is for, but yeah, it's a messed up system and it's really hard.
I agree, it's definitely messed up, but I think it has to be a two-way street. If she wants a kid and the dad doesn't, she should not have the ability to go after child support or anything. She's on her own. Same for him. If he wants a kid and she doesn't, then he should be responsible for the kid and not her. But, I don't think we're ever going to see that because it's been basically hijacked for political movements.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's the thing. The court system's always at least 40 to 50 years behind the public. And so the laws are going to be behind the public until we get in and worry more about local government, like we were talking about before. If you're not worried about local government and getting your local judges in that are actually going to make a difference for the matters that you want them to make a difference for, then you're just voting down the ticket, Republican or Democrat. And then the cards are going to fall where they may.
For sure. No, for sure. I'm also very anti-authority. I don't support. I mean, I think our police system needs major reform.
Yeah.
I don't. I do not believe.
I agree with you. I think it needs reform. I don't think abolishing the police is the right answer, but I do think
it needs reform for sure.
We need to have a system put into place where there's a check and balance system. I think it also, in my area at least, has to do with unions as well. A bad cop can get covered up by the union for a long period of time just because they want that person to get their tenure and they want them to stay with the union and don't want the union to look bad. I think when a cop commits a crime, he should have to defend himself. The union shouldn't come in and defend him.
Well, I don't. For me, there would have to be two changes. One, I would want an independent organization made of civilians who live in the community to review any cases of misconduct, not internal affairs, because you can't trust the police to judge themselves.
We just got that. We actually just got that initiated in our town. I 100% support that. And luckily, that's something we got voted in on a local level. We have an administration that just got put in. Any misconduct in the police station is going to be judged by a civilian administration appointed by the town. And yeah, it's a good strategy.
The second thing I would change is instead of a blank check from our tax dollars, if there's ever a settlement, it should come out of the police insurance fund because that actually hurts their pockets.
Well, when it comes to tax dollars, and this is my conservative side, I just want our money going to the right places. I don't know how many times I've seen tax money get put into infrastructure or roads or anything like that, and then the roads not get fixed. But everybody that passed for these deals is getting paid off. They're making $100,000 plus a year because they're making these deals, and then this tax money is going to them rather than actually going into what the people want it to go to. And I feel like if our money went to the right place, we wouldn't have to dock it from other places.
Yeah, but we can talk about tax reform, but what I'm saying specifically is when it comes to when the police get sued by a person for
they can't take that. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. They shouldn't be able to take that.
It's a blank check. What happens is the police know that it's going to be basically we're going to fuck this guy up or this lady up, and if she sues us, it's not going to hurt us. We're going to just have the tax dollars pay it off. The county or the city or the state will pay it off. What's interesting about the police insurance fund is that it's connected directly to their retirement fund. So if you take the money out of that account, it literally hurts their bottom line, and that's going to be an incentive for them not to go around causing all these issues against people. You know what I mean?
As long as they have, and that's when you get the outrage. That's when you get the outrage from the taxpayers, is when you take their money and use it for something that they didn't intend it for.
Sure. For sure.
I agree with you. No, because I mean, you shouldn't be able to tap in to bail yourself out of a hole. That should be, and that's what I mean. Each officer, instead of being covered by the union or the police force or anything else, they should have to defend their own actions, and everybody involved.
I mean, police they're committing crimes and they get away with it by saying, "Well, I'm quitting this police department and I'll be working at another police department."
Oh yeah, no, and we'll put them, and the public will put them on paid leave until then.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Yeah, no, that shit needs to be changed right away, because that's the problem.
We will never see that.
No, I don't see it. I don't see it in my lifetime, but I do. I hope it does get to that point. That's one of the interesting conversations we get to when we're talking. We have a few people here that are travelers and stuff, and they talk about the future of our civilization and where we're going to end up. Whether we're going to be, part robot. What if all of our countries are working together? They have all these different theories and playouts. Well, I've heard everything from it's a reenactment from the Hunger Games to we all turn into the people from Terminator, and it's a robot war in the future. I've heard everything. It's fun to play all those examples of what the future could be and what it could hold.
All right, well, Jacob, I'm gonna call it here. It was good talking to you.
Oh, I appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll talk to you later.
Yep, have a good one, man. Yeah, I'm glad he stopped by. That was fun. But now we'll see if all the if all the other people kick back into the chat. See if they have more time now that they're not chatting. But I think it was them just picking on people that were jumping in the Discord. They wanted to be more involved. But yeah, no, I appreciate Birdhouse. He usually has some really good conversations, and everybody in the Discord usually adds in a little bit. I was hoping K-Soul was going to be there. That was fun. Sorry, Tiffany. I have all the things set up. Tiffany, I had to turn up the now nightbot's involved, but only because I put all those crazy cap locks and everything else. I had to turn them back on. So hopefully it catches back up. But sorry about that. Let me see. I'm gonna look at the Discord and see what happened to the nightbot. Yeah. Sorry, I have so many things open. I was trying to fix it, and I eventually got taken away from it. But yeah, thank you guys for the help and not letting this stream get too out of control. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, because I had not setting so high with everything that was going on in the chat. I had to make sure nothing crazy was going to go down, and now it just catches our own people. I have to. I don't know why this is working the way it's working. Yeah, literally the only people that are getting it are people from our thing, and I don't know if it's because we were on it so fast and we were actually doing it, but it was annoying. Excessive caps, excessive emojis, links, and I'm gonna have to leave repetition on. So as long as you don't do the same word or phrase multiple times, allows to time out users who repeat words or phrases. Filter a lot of time out symbols. Oh, okay. I think it should be updated now. Sorry about this. I'm not trying to make it so difficult. Yeah, it's Nightbot. Yeah, no, I have to sit here and mess with all the settings. It's so much work. When people are sitting in here trying to spam, I have to be on alert and have it set up. I should let it go and see if Nightbot catches those things, but I don't want to sit in the Discord. I want to snap it as soon as I see it. Oh, I will try to slow down. Didn't know I was going that fast. Yeah, no, I know. So I just found out something new today. I was talking to Rocco Fowler, and apparently he also raps on the side. Let me see if I can. Okay. The channel settings will override it. So this is what I was talking about. Divine Tiffany, do me a favor if you can. Can you highlight everybody's username and send them to me on Facebook? Because if you send them to me, then I can actually I can put them into the thing and actually update it. I can't do it from here unless I open a new chat. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So I don't know. It gets to be a process. But if somebody's talking to me in here, I can actually do it, and I can send it to update the settings. But during the time, I'm trying to watch the chat and do too many things at once. Let's see. But yeah, I'll get everybody added. Yes. We're still on for Thursday. We can set a time on here if you want. I'm not sure, Divine Tiffany, if I don't know if you can highlight their names. Otherwise, if you guys are going to be hanging out for a minute, I'm going to end this stream, and then I will I'll pop over and I'll do one live on YouTube, and I'll make you guys moderators right in there. If you guys can hang out for a minute. Because I don't have to do this in StreamYard. I can actually do it on YouTube. I just want to make sure everybody would be around so I could make them a moderator really quick. I didn't know if you wanted to do an earlier show or a later show. So Terry, with that, I always do the opinion perspective on Thursdays, so we can either go earlier in the day. I know he's not available until 7 p.m. at least, and then it's not until, let's see, I don't know, 10 p.m. is usually when we wrap things up, my time, Central Time. So anywhere between 7 and 10, we're usually busy, but anytime around that, we can work together, or we can set up something where I know Mr. Pena would love to have you on too. So, and we can have some overlap as well, but I want to make sure we get time to talk about everything. Let's see. Oh, send them on Facebook. Yeah, that might be enough. Let's see. Divine Tiffany, Mud Rabbit's already on there. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can get Terry on there first. Control C. Nightbot. Close. Nightbot. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to do this on the fly. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna end this one, and I'll go into the other live stream, and we'll do it from there. It'll be easier. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this up really quick, and I will start a new one on YouTube really quick. So thank you guys.